Hey everybody, I was just curious and I was just wondering what you, my subscribers, and some of the people that I'm subscribed to, or just anybody watching, is what you use to make your videos, and what programs you use to make your videos to put up on YouTube. I was just curious. I'm going to go ahead here and show you my equipment, and then I would love it, just because I love the social interaction that you can get here on YouTube, and the video show social interaction you can get as well. If you could show me how you upload videos, or how you edit videos, or what equipment you use. Well, of course I can't really show you the video camera that I'm using. I can just tell you what it is because I only have one, not two, unfortunately. So the camera that I use is a Sony Handycam DCR HC28, and I just read that off the side of the camera. It's a mini DV camera. It uses these little tapes. I used to, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I used to use this camera. This is an old digital Hi8 camera. This one was a Sony as well. I'm not exactly sure. It was a DCR TRV330. This was a nice camera, but it's very old and the tape deck is broken on it, so I can't use it. So I bought this camera for about $200. Actually, I think I may have got this camera as a birthday gift. So that's what kind of cameras I use. As I've said in other videos, I know that hard drive cameras are all the rage right now, but I'm just kind of old-fashioned and nostalgic, so I like digital tapes, and so that's what I use. As for equipment that I use, I just purchased this actually. I'm a Mac lover. Nothing against PCs. I think PCs are great. I think they work for what you need them to work for, but just for video editing, I actually prefer Mac. The first computer I ever got on my own was a Mac, and I've been using Macs to to edit video since about 2000, 2001 on the old G4. But this is a brand new MacBook Pro. It's not the new model, it's the one right before it, but it's pretty much the same computer. Just a couple of different features, like the trackpad is different and the keyboard looks a little bit different. The components it's made out of are a little bit different, but it's got 250 gig hard drive, I think a dual and core processor, obviously, and it's also got, I'm trying to think now, the processor speed is, I think, 2.5 gigahertz, I think. I might be wrong on that. Anyways, I'm actually working on videos right now, as you can see. But this is the program I use. It's called Final Cut Pro. It's a very good program. It's a professional program. It can range anywhere from like $900 to just the basic to like over $2,000 or more for the good stuff. I've been lucky and I've been getting a lot of hand-me-down copies where friends upgrade to the next version. They just give me these versions, so I've actually never had to buy one, which I'm very grateful for. And then how I get it to my computer is I use this, and this is a FireWire cable. There are two different kinds of FireWire cables. This one has two prongs on one side that go to the camera, and then the big old four prongs. Now they have two-prong to two-prong connections, and this computer actually, the reason I bought it is it has both. If I had bought the new Mac, I wouldn't be able to use this camera. I wouldn't be able to use, I would have had to buy a new cable, and cables are expensive. But that's what I use for how I get up to YouTube. For me, if the video, the problem I have with YouTube is not the time length, but the gig length. I mean, as anybody knows working with video, you can have one video that's 4 minutes long but has lots of transitions be over a gig, and then you can have one video that's 10 minutes long but no transitions be under a gig. And so the problem that I have with it is just that the videos can be a lot, and some of my projects are over 10 minutes and under a gig, and some are only 4 or 5 minutes and they're over a gig. If it's under a gig, because of YouTube's stipulations, I can actually just upload it directly from Final Cut Pro. It'll automatically make it into a self-contained QuickTime movie with Final Cut Pro, so I don't lose any compression. So those videos are the highest quality. If I have to compress it down, I usually just use QuickTime, compress it down into a movie. The quality is a little bit less, but not as noticeable. So this is how I do it, and I'm just very curious to see how other people do it. I know some people use high def cameras, obviously now. Some people use really professional stuff, and some people just use their digital cameras. And so I'm just curious. Leave a comment. But if you have video equipment, I'd love for you to post a video response showing me and anybody else watching how you get your videos onto YouTube. Well, thank you for your time.